What's that, Mama? Is this snow? It's kitty snow here in North Carolina. Ain't worth crap in New York. Yeah, it's snow. Mm-hmm. Come on, Mama. I went to church today for the first time in a very, very long time. Small group thing, no big deal. But, see, when life hits the fan, or when crap hits the fan, it kind of gets all over the place. I don't have much of a vlog today, so that's why I kind of just want to talk about this for a minute. I used to be all about church. I go to church Sunday night, Sunday morning, Wednesday night, and sometimes on the weekends. Whatever activity that the church had us doing, I was doing it. And I was pretty proud because my grandpa was a pastor, and I just wanted to make him proud, so that's why I went to church all the time. I spoke, I did Bible studies, I had a club in a school. To heal the brokenhearted and to let people know that there's hope even in pain and in brokenness and loss. That loss cannot defeat us, but we can choose to step back up again. I did all these sorts of things, but then problems started coming and circumstances in my life started happening, and I couldn't control them, and they were really bad. Being kicked out of my grandparents' home, moving from home to home. I was lonely, and I made a lot of mistakes, and I've said a lot of bad things about church and about Christians. Which, after saying all those things, it led to a bigger argument, and I fell down pretty quickly. And I've been ashamed of that ever since. And I kind of felt uneasy going to church because of the terrible things that I've said. All because I was hurt and I was lonely. Did not mean that I had to say all those things. So it's been a good year and a half that I have not been active in church, going every single time the doors are open. But every single time that the weekend comes, Saturday and then on to Sunday, and as I drive by church, or different churches really, and I feel something missing. I feel like I need to go back. Or I feel like, man, I miss those days. I miss those days of feeling that God connection. I know God still loves me, and I know that He forgives. But the church thing, I thought that really wasn't for me anymore because of all the mistakes I've done. But I'm starting to realize it's not about me anymore. I have a daughter, and I need to set the example. And we would visit every now and then, but sometimes it's just laziness. We just don't want to go. We work all week, I work all week, and we're just all tired. And that's a big excuse. It's just an excuse, really. But today, going back after not showing my pretty face, it kind of felt good. I felt like I had belonged again. But the question still remains, is church still for me? I've made so many poor choices. I've said a lot of bad things, but God still keeps pushing me and pushing me and pushing me to go back. Every now and then the thought comes back, I should be in church. I need to go back to church. I got a daughter. Maybe she would like church. Maybe she would make friends. I mean, she needs that social aspect. She's never around little kids. But really, yes, although I have a daughter, and yes, although I need to set the example, mostly it's probably just for me. My grandpa would probably be ashamed, but he wouldn't push me over like that. He would still encourage me to go. Keep inviting me to come back. But the question is church still for me? And the question is yes. But I have to decide if I'm going to commit in going back again. People probably already forgotten all the bad things I've done. But it shouldn't be an excuse not to go. I got no encouragement in this video. I really don't. Just a question I've been pondering for the last 6 months. Is church still for me? I don't know, man. But sometimes I just miss getting up on stage and encouraging people.
Forever bright, your glory's breaking through the night. You will never fade away. Your love is here to stay by the side of my life, shining through me every day. You will never fade away. Your love is here to stay by the side of my life, shining through me every day.
Still do. Not the stage part, but I got this. I just miss it. But the one thing I miss the most is feeling God all the time. Well, not all the time, but when I'm down. I just miss those days. The reason why I know that God still loves me and God still has a plan for my life is because He wouldn't be constantly bugging me about going back to a place where I've messed up so many times. God must have a big plan for me. Because I don't see it anymore. I really don't. I used to think I had purpose in that area. But honestly, I don't see it anymore. So I'm going to end the vlog right there saying that. So, the question I want you to ask is the same thing I'm asking. Is church still for you? Is church still for me? Only you can answer that. Don't have nothing else to say. Sorry if this wasn't an encouraging video. It's just something I'm struggling with. I just feel something missing. But I post videos every day. I'll let you know if I found the answer. Well, this is her first snow. Cold out there, isn't it, Mama? Woo! Making sure this car is warmed up. 80. Woo! Look at that. Boy, I hope there's no school tomorrow. What do you think about all this snow? Woo!